Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Recovery Lab TV. My name is Chris. I'm your coach and sports therapist, and welcome to our Tuesday, almost said Thursday, Tuesday morning session. It is all about lower body, building up strength within the lower body. So if it's your first time here, hit that subscribe button. If you've been here before, you'll know. Chuck your name in the comment section, say hello, don't be shy, don't be afraid. It's nice to have a little bit of interaction with you guys, get to know you. Get to see names and faces. Otherwise, I just get to see a number. I want to get to know you. So, hope you're having an amazing day so far. It is absolutely gorgeous here in Cardiff. Hope it's lovely where you are. And hope you're having a good week so far. Good morning, Brian. How are you doing? Hope you're having a good morning. Good morning, Claire. Good morning, Lucy. Good morning, everybody else. I know some people watch on TV, so they don't get the opportunity to type in the comment section, but it's not okay. It is okay. It's not a problem, should I say. You're more than welcome. Okay. So the things you're going to need are some bands, mini bands, big red band if you got one. Good morning, Anne. Nice and sunny. It's a beautiful day, isn't it? So one of these little bands if you have one. Okay. You may need it if you don't have any weights or anything like that. One of these little bands if you have one, it goes around your knees and so on. If you don't have any of this stuff, by the way, don't be afraid. You can do everything body weighted to the best of your ability, and some weights if you have them. Okay, they can be dumbbells, kettlebells, barbells, sandbags, medicine balls, you name it, or you could all trust your body. Right? You're going to need a mat, which is just behind me, and you're going to need a raised object like a chair, bench, sofa, stool, whatever you have, as long as it's sturdy to use. All right. So with that being said, good morning each and all. Okay. Hope you're having an amazing day, like I've said so far, and gently get ready. Okay. So this one, you're going to come into an all box position, all four position, just like so. You are going to step forward. Okay. You're going to bend that inside arm like so. Okay. So stick with that position. You're going to bend that inside arm just like so. Okay. And then you're going to draw it down towards the floor and shoot it back up. Okay. Slide back for you so you get to see. Now, with this foot, it's really important that you open and spread your toes. Okay. So it's heel down, heels in line with wrist, bend, sliding it all the way down, tapping that floor, and a big drive out. Okay. Big drive. Open up those hips. Get the mobility in the hamstring, the groin, potential back. All depends on how you're feeling. Good. Two more. Last one. Good. Swap sides. There you go. Bending opposite arm, sliding down, tapping, big shoot up. Keeping that forearm nice and straight for me if you can. That's it. Nice and easy. Nice and steady. Good. One more. Good. From there, what you're going to do, you're going to stand up nice and tall. You're going to put your toes together relatively, okay? Separating the toes as much as you can. Now, proud chest, draw the shoulders back, hands on hips. You're going to come up. You're going to open up the joint. Come up, close, joint, okay? So it's kind of like opening and closing that gate. Good. Good. Sit. Good. Swap the sides. Again, separate the toes. Think heel and big toe down. Big drive up. Draw out as much as you can. Good. Almost there. Good. Last time. Good. So from there, if you have them, if you don't, let me know in the comment section. But if you do, grab your little red bands. Okay. What you're going to do is come to the furthest point in your living room or wherever you are. If you're on a football pitch and lucky, go with the full length. If not, or the full length of your room. Okay. So elbows nice and tight, hips back, kind of in that position. Okay. You're keeping, ensuring that your feet are nice and straight forward. All right. You're drawing out, sliding across. Got this lovely little X. So it's a proud chest coming over like so. Okay, so keep that going. How are we doing, Anne? What does I mean if you hear click at the top of your hip when you're opening? It means that you have an air pocket. It means absolutely nothing as long as it's painless. Okay, I get a click. Okay, when I come up there, when I come out, I come back up that way, I get a nice little click. Doesn't mean anything. Okay, don't read too much into it. As long as it's pain-free, it's just a little bit of air has got into the joint as you've opened that joint up. Other than that, doesn't mean a damn thing. Okay. A lot of time it's more of a discomfort because it's to do with the noise and it's off-putting, which it is. It's other than that, it kind of doesn't necessarily mean anything. Okay. So from there, what you're going to do is if we just gently take that. But yeah, is it pain-free or is it okay? So from there, what you're going to do with this band, you're going to tie it underneath something. I'm going to use a piece of furniture. Reason why I'm using a piece of furniture is because I know this band isn't going anywhere. Okay, that's pulling as hard as you can. I'm not moving the furniture. All right, so it's on my ankle joint, the closest ankle joint to the piece of furniture. All right, just be aware of what you're using when you're using it. All right, so I'm going to stand on the opposite part of my mat. It's already pulling my leg this way. What I'm going to do now is ensure that my foot is dead straight to the mat. All right. From there, I'm lifting up and I'm bringing it in front of my other foot, which is quite challenging. All right. But I'm going to feel it all alongside here. Okay. Yeah. So a lot of it, the more you tighten up everything, the more you release all the tension in your body, okay, the more that noise will reduce, okay? It's just about releasing all the tension in the muscles so the joint can sit deeper, so there's less likely of air traveling inside it, okay? So just keep that in mind. It's another reason to foam roll and stretch and do all the strength training. It's one big holistic circle, okay? So if you haven't already, start going. Ooh. Good. One more. Now, gently spinning around. I'm going to be rude and look around the other way. Apologies for any weird back-facing movements I do. Trying your best to keep an upright position. Try your best to keep that separated toe. And trying your best, although I'm struggling at the moment, to keep your foot off the floor, the one that's moving. But naturally, like me, if you really need to, because you're going to get thrown off balance, last one, just top the toe down and come back. So from there, swap with feet. This time, what you're going to do, you're going to have it right on the lower half of the Achilles. You can see it on the bottom of my heel. Okay, I'm going to plant my foot there. I'm going to puff my chest out. I'm going to draw back. Yeah, trying to keep my leg as straight as I can. And back. So both legs as straight as possible. Try not to lean forward. Try not to bend the knee. Two more. Good. Swapping feet. Again, right on the heel if you can. Toes on the top of your mat, on the edge. Okay, go again. Sit. Leg as straight as you can. Sit, two more. Good. From there, gently undoing the strap if you can on your piece of furniture. And chucking it to the side. Grab your little mats. Grab your little band. Okay? So, just like so. From there, you're going to slide it onto your feet, just like mine. Okay? Going to come back. Got to sit as straight as you can. I'm very fortunate. I've got a quarter sofa, so I'm going to place my arms up here, okay? But my back is dead straight now. Now, what I'm going to do is draw my heels out, so my feet are kind of pointing in towards each other like a triangle, if you will. And my knees are following where my toes are going. It's really important that you allow that to happen, okay? And then what you're going to do is rotate the entire leg outwards so they're facing upwards, okay? Now the feet are shoulder width apart. Okay, the knees are now facing up towards the sky and my toes are tucked down towards me. So I'm engaging the fronts of my shins by here, okay? It's super important that you do that, okay? Especially if you struggle with kind of rolling your ankle, lateral ankle sprains and things like this. So if you're always injuring that ankle, this is super important. If you want to improve your running mechanics, again, super important. Tuck those toes up, okay? So let's go. Big draw out. Should be working the whole outside of the thigh, okay? Right from the ankle joint all the way out, up to the hip, whilst you squeeze those glutes as you go as wide as you can. Good. That's it. Keep it going. So a little wider if you can. Two more. Good. So what I want you to do from there, what you're going to do, you're going to draw your lower back into the floor. You're going to relax your head. You're going to squeeze that lower back into the floor. Keep your knees parallel, okay? From there, keeping a gap in between. You're going to stretch out one leg whilst keeping this one in a right angle, coming back. Stretch out the other leg whilst keeping this one in a right angle, okay? So let's go. Really hard, really working as much as you possibly can to keep that angle and that distance between one leg and the other. So keep it up. Two more. Good. Shake it out. Whew. Grab yourself a little drink. Grab yourself a towel if you need it. Okay, you got one more round of those 2 exercises, and then we're going to move on. Okay, so gently get yourself ready if you don't need that towel or drink. You've got a little over 10 seconds. Okay, so take those heels as wide as you can. Right. Make sure you tuck those toes up. Do really good. Okay. Going in 3, 2, 1. Hips back and patella. On the second exercise, try your best, because what it's going to do is maybe use the red band for it, right? Okay. You'll have a little bit more flexibility with it, but it won't take as much. You'll still challenge it, but it won't take as much out. Okay, for that. So that next one, try using that red band. Same with anybody else with kind of any knee pain or anything. You still want that resistance, but you want to challenge yourself as much as you can. Okay, you'll get there, you'll get stronger. Look how far you've come already. Okay, big drive out. Good. Good. 2 more. Last one. Good. Final one. Okay. So if you're struggling, okay, use the red band, double it up, and just hold it as you kind of hold that position. You could even hold it in your hands as you push one leg away and the other leg. That way takes the emphasis off the ankle, I suppose. Okay, you could also do it standing up. Okay, it's completely up to you. If you have to lose the band, Brian, lose the band, okay? Doing great. Two more. Last one. Good job. Shake it out. So grab a drink. Let me know how you're doing. Whew. Sore the fronts of the shins, isn't it? Sore in the ankle joint just by here. It's a killer. But it's going to stop you getting those ankle sprains, those rolling, those ankles where your foot rolls that way. That lateral ankle sprain. Can't talk today. So, big deep breaths. If you have no weights, but you have one of these bands, use this band, okay? If you have weights, naturally grab your weights. If you have nothing, keep going. All right. Okay, so if you can, whatever weights you have, grab the heaviest ones you can use. All right. So first of all, you are going to come down like so. You're going to lift up. You're going to go down, drive up, back, there, lift up, down, drive up. Okay. So from the front, looks like a deadlift, because it is. All right. You then draw it up, catching, going down, deep as you can on a squat. Now, if you're using body weight, what I want you to do is still practice that. Slide your hands down, tap your toes, come up into the squat. Okay, start really active force, and then naturally, if you're using just body weight, add a bit of tempo. Okay, push the intensity with it. Otherwise, if you're using weights, especially heavy weights, okay, naturally technique over everything, and focus on the quality of each rep as opposed to quantity. Right. So gently getting ready. Feet underneath your hip to begin with, sliding it down, drawing up. Good. Keep those shins straight on the first part of the exercise. Almost there, guys. Two more. Good. From there, what you're going to do, lay down on this side, just like so. One hand out in front, both feet up off the floor. Okay, you're kicking up as tall as you can. Back as straight as you can. Draw the shoulder back. Hand on the top of your hip. Good. Spinning around. Good. Coming back up. Same exercise again if you can. Grab your weight. Get ready. 2, 1, and go. Good. Keep it going. 2 more. Good. Same again. Coming down deep as you can. Run its leg. There we go. Arm up nice and straight. Draw the shoulder back. Both feet up. Toes tucked up. Drawn out. Tall as you can. Big deep breath. Two more. Good job. Spin around. Keep up that intensity if you can. Two more. Last one. Good job. Shake it out. Grab yourself a little drink. Let me know how you're doing in the comment section, guys. Doing amazing. Big deep breaths. Real good. Real good. So, what you're going to do is next one, okay? If you can, take your legs out nice and wide. You're going to have one foot facing off at a 45-degree angle, so think 10 and 2. This leg is now going to face towards 12 o'clock. Okay, I'm going to push my hips back. I'm going to sink down, come down like that. Okay, so if you have a weight, okay, you can either hold it here. This is the harder version. You're sinking down, coming there, drawing up. Okay, the easier version is just holding one and imagining you're like that, and down, aiming towards that ankle as you go down, like so. Okay, or naturally, if you don't have anything, then put your arms across your chest, like so, and then come down until your elbow is in line with that knee. Okay, you ready? Gently go to 3, 2, 1, and go. Good. One more. Good. Rotate legs, okay? Now it's the opposite way around, okay? It's hips back first, remember. Let's go. Two more. Good. From there, chucking your weights down, coming down onto the floor, gluing that lower back down in the floor. Okay, hands on your tummy, shoulders back, head down, legs as straight as you can. You're going to come down one, tap, down other, tap. Big deep breaths. Glue that lower back down. That's it. Good. Last one. Good. Shake it out. Big deep breath. Nice and easy, nice and steady. Let me know how you're doing, guys. Find that one hard, yeah. The reason why you find it hard is because you are a straight line athlete, okay? Naturally, anything laterally, you're going to struggle with because you don't spend enough time developing those muscles. However, what you're going to find is the more you improve on these exercises, okay, the more you're straight line running, okay, the less likely you'll be able to get injured, because it's these muscles that help keep you straight in a sense, as long as they're balanced, and they're going to keep you injury free. All right, so although you run in a straight line, okay, it's having the fact that your feet aren't turned out like that when you do your running mechanics. All right, and it's those inner and outer thighs that help keep it dead straight. Okay, so just be aware how you're doing and what you're doing on everything. It will get better, promise you. You just got to put the time in, put the work in, and get good at being uncomfortable, pretty much. Okay, the more you accept uncomfortability, the more you improve massively, physically and mentally. Right? So get ready, go to 3, 2, 1, deep as you can. Big drive up. Good. Two more. Good. Swapping feet straight in. Almost slid. Free to go. Good. Coming down. Gluing that lower back down, legs as straight as you can, as straight as I can make them. Coming down one side, keeping the toes and the heel nice and straight, the knee nice and straight. Keeping that spine as straight as you can, the head tucked down almost. Pretty go. Good, shake it out. From there, chuck your weights to one side. More like old. So, gonna slide your foot out to the side. Okay, The other leg is going to go off at a 45-degree angle. Hands are going to go out and straight. In front of you, you're going to sink your hip down close to that heel as much as you can. Stretch out your arms. You'll feel it on the inside groin, your hip, your lats, all the way up to your shoulder. And then breathe it out, nice and steady. Good, gently coming up and forward, draw the hips down. Good, swap it sides. Again, take your heel out as wide as you can. Walk your arms far forward. Sink it down as deep as possible. Good, gently coming up, drawing forward with the hip. How are we all feeling, guys? We okay? Did really good this morning. Keep it there. From there, put your feet together, hop your knees out. Okay, walking it forward like so, elbows directly underneath shoulders, keeping your hips off the floor if you can, just so you can feel that stress in your inner hips or inner thighs. Big deep breath. Big press away. Good. Draw it back. From there, sinking one leg forward. Okay, one leg on your inner thigh, just like so. From there, you're going to tuck your toes up, grab hold of them if you can, rotate around, and then bring it all the way over as deep as you can. Good. Gently coming up, swapping sides. Again, holding on deep as you can, all the way up and over. Good. Big deep breath. Good. Shake it out. Have an amazing day, guys. Thank you very much for joining me. Hope you enjoyed it. Very clicky. Promise you, the more you, I've got a foam roller near me. Right, the more you foam roll, okay, the more you loosen the tension in your muscles, the more you improve your flexibility and mobility, okay, the more you strengthen, the less you will click, the less you will feel in quotes old, okay. It is about loosening up the body, which all of a sudden you're a super tense knot, for example, right? And then you start loosening up, you start kind of opening up things, and it starts clicking a little bit more, okay? And then you go through the other end and you keep pushing that way, right? And you start clicking less because your body's then realigning itself again, and then those air pockets are disappearing, and those joints are a little bit deeper, a little bit more secure, okay? And a little well looked after, all right? But it comes from this holistic approach which is why I do what I do on a Monday to Friday basis. Okay, it's why we have the prehab, it's why we have the strength, it's why we have the recovery stuff. Because first of all, you need to loosen, okay? Then you need to mobilize, then you need to correct, then you need to strengthen, okay? Then you boost sport performance, okay? But if you're going straight in 100 miles an hour and doing that, then and all you care about is strength, 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 if you haven't corrected everything before it, you're just getting stronger in a position that it potentially is causing you harm. All right. So focus on the technique, focus on just turning up every day, and you'll get there. A lot of you have made a huge, huge difference already. It's good to see you, Nick. How you doing? It's been a while, but it's great to be back. It's great to have you back. But yeah, so many of you, like honestly, so many of you have made so much progress all the way through. You should be really proud, and you just keep it coming, you know. Knees hate Tuesdays, but they're getting better, Bri. That's all you've got to focus on, all right? So if you ever have any questions, if you have any queries, don't be afraid to ask those questions in the comment section. There are no stupid questions. And I guarantee you, if you're thinking it, someone else is as well. If you do feel shy about it and you want to ask the question later on, drop me a message. You know, put it up on this discussion board, put it on the comment section afterwards. Hit me up on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, you name it. We're on there, and we can answer them there, okay? All right? Have an amazing day. If you're into cycling, I'll see you later tonight at 6:30 for our live watt bike sessions. If not, enjoy the day. It looks absolutely stunning outside. Get outside, get some fresh air, get a walk in, get a run in, get some cardio, have a gentle coffee with a friend. You name it, get some vitamin C, because vitamin C, get that as well, but get some vitamin D from the sun. Have an amazing day, and I'll see you soon. If you can, hit the thumbs up button on the way out, subscribe if you haven't already, and share with your friends, you know, and if not, I'll see you tomorrow, all right? You take care, have an amazing day, see you soon.